Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and here I am back once again, Sunana, into her favorite work of spiritual. I call this spiritual astrology. Okay, so that is what I love doing now. It's my passion. From a hobby, it's turned into a passion now. So, I am back here to do a monthly reading for all the zodiac signs in general, and we will go from starting from this reading until the last reading of all the 12 zodiac signs. Now, as I have explained before, I don't know why, but I always like to start my reading with my favorite earth sign, Taurus, and going thereafter to the other zodiac signs as we tumble into the new year. Okay, and a very happy new year to all my viewers, my cross watchers, my friends, my acquaintances, my partners, everybody who is there in this beautiful journey, sharing their love with me. I love you guys. Stay blessed, of course. And we all will keep our fingers crossed for the beautiful year of 2019 that is coming into our lives just after another day. So, Taurians, this is your monthly forecast for January 2019 from the 1st to the 31st of this month that's coming into your life. Now, the first news is that this year for you will start with a bang, okay? So, which means the fireworks for the 31st is not going to stop there. It's going to continue, okay? It hasn't ended on your New Year's. So a lot of things are going to work out for you in the month of January. You have to keep an open mind towards accepting things that may or may not suit your purpose or your liking, but you should know that at the bottom of whatever is happening in your life, starting from January 2019, there is a bigger purpose that's working out for you for the next 1 year. So keep that in mind. Do not block out any energies that is coming your way. Again, as I said, whether you like it, you don't like it, accept it, be flexible enough to open your mind, think out of the box, because Taurians, a problem with them is that they are not very flexible people. They don't like change. They are the fixed earth signs, and that is the problem with the Taurians, in case you ask me what the main problem is. So therefore, the universe is now actually shaking that foundation up in the year 2019 and forcing the Taurians to think out of their box, to accept things that has been granted and given to them as gifts from the universe. Okay, so which is why you need to keep your mind, your heart open in receiving those beautiful gifts that's coming in your way. Now, at this point in time in the month of January, it might seem like a bit of a task for you, that you're not being able to really accept in the way that you should have been accepting. But again, this is another learning lesson for you in this coming year. Keep your heart, keep your mind open, guys. You're laying the foundation for your success in this year, as I have explained already before in my yearly forecast, okay? So which is why it's very important for you to do this. Now, having said that, there will be 2 eclipses which will shake up things this month, okay? And also is a foreshadow. It's kind of a foreshadow of things that is yet to come into your life for the year ahead in this month of January. So January, the universe is very actively participating in your life. I'm talking to the Taurians in here, okay? Now, the solar eclipse of the 6th January is in your 9th house, okay? And your 9th house, please remember, is very strong this month, and you would have a natural urge to do some kind of travel. It could be a foreign travel, It could be any kind of travel, but if you plan to travel, then you must, okay? The eclipses shouldn't deter you, shouldn't halt you, okay? So you keep your mind open in case you get opportunities to travel in this month of January 2019. Please do that, because you will definitely have the urge to travel, the need to travel. Now, as I said, think out of the box, keep your heart and mind open to these opportunities that is coming in your way for a reason. Now, this eclipse that's happening on the 6th, it's not only in your ninth house, but it also affects the ruler of the house, Saturn. Okay, so Saturn is sitting in your ninth house, and because of the eclipse, it's also going to shake up a lot of things, as I said, because Saturn will be impacted too. And this impact is going to be more powerful than usual impacts that happens with eclipses. Okay, this particular impact on Saturn in the ninth house will also shake up students, the Taurians who are in the capacity of students, okay? Your education programs, plans, college, stuff like that will also undergo changes in different directions, where new things will come into your life, and your focus will be impacted as well with regards to the students in here, okay? But remember that the good news is that the ninth house will be so powerful in the month of January that all that you do for yourself, whether you're a student, whether you're a career person, whether you are romantically involved somewhere, whatever, whichever, personally, professionally, romantically, you will be achieving only success because of the powerful impact in your ninth house where Saturn is sitting at this moment. And these changes are going to help you further in the year of 2019, starting from January. Now, every solar eclipse will affect the home and your family life. Please remember, Taurians, okay? The sun is in your family planet. Sun is fire energy, okay? So when the sun is sitting in your family planet, there will be dramas at home and in the lives of your family members as well, okay? So get prepared to face any kind of dramatic situation that might turn out in your family life, in your home life, in the lives of your parent or your parent figures who will be especially affected, or anybody in your immediate family circle who will also be affected because of this kind of a shake-up, okay? Repairs could be needed in such situations when certain things go out of sync, in your family or your home situation. You will definitely have to repair that situation in the best possible way that you can. So remember that kind of repair would be needed as well. Imperfections or hidden problems can come to light and they will have to be fixed as well, okay? And this is all happening in your family life and in your home life, okay? So remember these kind of small little helpful tips for the month of January 2019. But the big news is that definitely the fireworks will not end with a new year, okay? It will continue. Get prepared to face those scenes or changes that's probably, like I explained before, may not suit your liking, but at the same time they're all happening for a reason in your life, and starting from the month of January, because universe is at work in the lives of the Taurians. That's what I understand from my cards that have come out in here for the month of January 2019, okay? So therefore, things that you probably have not been able to conquer in the past, or you had problems with in the past in accepting, will definitely come back to you, okay? will affect you because there is also a lunar eclipse in your family situation at a later date. I think it's around the 21st or the 22nd of January. That will also again influence some dramatic movement in your family situation as well. But the good news is that in spite of all the drama that's going on in this month of January, the month ahead for January is still very prosperous and successful in your life, okay? So on one hand, you will be having these kind of situations that you will have to either negate, fix, repair, or kind of, find some stability over there in your way that you can possibly come out with. But at the same time, the other side of your life is definitely going and heading towards prosperity, abundance, success, and of course, all kinds of goodness. Okay. Now, the sun will enter your 10th house of career on the 20th of January, okay? And this means that you will begin a yearly career peak. You will only climb the ladder for your career. And that's good news, of course, because again, almost all the planets are above the horizon this month in your area, okay, for the Taurus. So the planet sitting above the horizon definitely has a very powerful impact on your life, rather than when they are sitting below the horizon. So for the month of January, that's why there is going to be a lot of these kind of actions that's going to work out in your life, where on one hand you will have to balance your home and family situation, and on the other hand you will be balancing your career as well. But the good news is that all said and done, this month and the year ahead is setting you up for some kind of victory, triumphant success, and joy in your life. Okay, that's what you are laying the foundation for in the month of January. So the planetary power, like I said, almost the whole of your horoscope for the Taurus is supporting your outer life and activities, okay? And you will definitely find support from your friends, from your colleagues, from your partners, from your romantic relationships, because they will consider this kind of movement in your life to be of a positive value, okay? So take that into consideration, Taurus, that you're not alone. You will definitely find support, okay, in this venture, in whatever you're trying to do in the month of January 2019. So there is prosperity, abundance on one hand, but on the other hand, you will definitely have to deal with certain situations in your home and family life as well for the month of January 2019. But nothing to be worried about, because I don't see any reason for you guys to be worried about. The only thing that you would have to do, as I explained before, is take your flexibility into consideration. Keep your heart, mind open to accepting, receiving gifts from the universe that is now starting to flow from the month of January, okay? Which is again laying the foundation, as I have explained before, for the next 20 years of your life. So whatever is going to happen or work out in your life is bringing in the ultimate success story that is shaping up or have started to shape up from the month of January 2019 for the Taurus, okay? So that is what it is as far as astrology is concerned. I'm now going to get back into my reading. Today I have used a miniature Radar tarot deck, okay? I love this deck. It's small, it's very beautiful. The pictures are wonderful in here as well. I'll show it to you as we go along. And for my clarifiers here, I'm using my usual Radar tarot that I have been using before as well. I love Radar Tarot, as I've explained before, for whatever reason, because I feel that they are very accurate in the predictions in my way that I have seen. Of course, all the other tarots are beautiful as well, but Radar is my little special favorite for whatever reason. Okay, so here we go. The clarifiers are ready. Let's start and jump into your reading for the zodiac sign of Taurus in the month of in the month of January 2019. Okay. So that's good news, guys, and let's keep this hope up. Let's build ourselves. Let's rock and roll together. And we will definitely come to the point of success in here, okay? Now, the higher self for the month of January for the Taurians, will be triumphant success and throat chakra, okay? So which means that victory is progressing in your way. Whatever you are doing, as I said before, in this month of January is laying the foundation stone for your success. And at the same time, your throat chakra will be activated well above your normal sense of talking, or whatever you have expressed before. You will become more expressive in the way you communicate. Your articulation of words will be much more enhanced during the period of January 2019. You will be able to open up and confront situations with the right words in the right situations, okay? Plus, you will also be able to express your feelings, your understanding through words, that your throat chakra now being activated is bringing forth the much needed action into your life. That's again heading you towards a triumphant success. The Ace of Sword, new beginning for your life. This is the Ace of Sword. Okay, it's the new beginning starting off in the month of January. Card number 1. What a beautiful energy in the higher self. Okay, it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. I'm sorry, I'm trying to show it to you guys. I hope you can see it. Okay, that's what I said right in the beginning, that keep your mind, keep your heart open, because you are starting off on a new path from the month of January 2019. Okay, beautiful. Now there are 9 questions in here, and I'm going to speak out the questions, and I'm going to show you what my answers from my spirit, my guide, my angels are relevant with those questions that I have asked. Okay, so the current self of the Taurus in the month of January is the Fool in reverse. Okay, so the Fool in reverse, again, as I have said before, that means the current self, the Taurus, are not right now at this point in January. They are not taking the leap of faith. Even though they want to, okay, even though they don't want to care about things, even if they don't want to bother about certain things, they don't want to see the consequences, they don't want to accept those responsibilities as burdens anymore. All those kind of situations that is happening in their life, which is wanting them to throw those burdens off to move forward. But again, the current self in the month of January is not permitting that action. The universe is not permitting the Taurians to go like a fool into the unknown landscape at this point in time. Finding out why. Because right now they are moving into the calm water of their own emotions. Okay, so they don't have to take that leap of faith right now, because universe is definitely granting them the permission to move, but move in the direction that is only going to bring them success and triumphant victory, a new beginning in their lives for themselves. So if they are going to move like a fool, things are not going to be falling in order for them. So the universe is directing them to move into the right water of their peace, inner harmony, leaving the garbage behind, leaving the emotional baggage behind, to find what really works for them. Okay? To see what really works for them, how they're going to enjoy this scenario of moving away from a situation that was no longer serving them or no longer making them happy. So, in the month of January, that's their current self. They are not working like a fool, rather, they are working in a much more practical way to bring kind of a relief, kind of a relief in the most practical way. That's the word that would perhaps work for this kind of a situation. So that's their current self in the month of January. Good energy, guys, nothing to worry about, because being a fool all the time is not the right approach to situations. You will also have to take practical situations into considerations to test and try the water that's going to work for you, leaving things behind that is not working anymore in your life, to find yourself, to find your balance, to find your peace, to find your love in the right direction. That's the current self for the Taurians in the month of January 2019. Now, the theme of the month for January is the 10 of Swords, okay? Which is, again, the 10 I have explained before is the last energy. After that, it's the beginning again, okay? So the theme of the month is the Taurians are definitely trying to kill this energy forever. The 10 of the Sword that has been haunting them for a long time, okay? That's not been giving them the peace, the serenity, the calmness of what they are looking for, because they are the earth signs. They like to be secured, they like to be fixed, they like to be stable, especially financially. They want to be stable, but in every respect, not only financially, in every respect, that's what they are trying to kill in the month of January 2019. They are trying to work upon themselves to let the sun rise from behind the 10 swords, to start something fresh in their life, forgetting about the worries that's causing them the tension, forgetting about situations that they are not being able to take control of anymore, things that is beyond their control anymore. They will recognize that in the month of January 2019 to move forward, because then they will know that it's not about their control situation. It is a situation, the last judgment from the universe. Okay, that is going to grant them what they are looking for, and that's their theme for the Taurians in the month of January 2019, is to take the help of the judgment, because now they're realizing that everything and every power in the physical world is not given to them. There are certain things that they can do or they're allowed to do, and certain things that they cannot do and they're not allowed to do. So when they're not allowed to do those certain things, who is it who is going to do that for them? It's going to be the last judgment call that's going to come into their life to kill this 10 of Swords energy, and that's the theme of the month for the Taurians in January 2019. Now, the key goal for the Taurians in the month of January 2019 is the moon. Secrets, intuitions that they are getting a hang of. That's their key goal, okay? To understand their intuitive self, to understand what kind of secrets, that is what they are preserving in the inside of their heart, in their soul, in their mind, okay, which is taking a toll on their physical health, in their mental health, in whatever respect. So the key goal is understanding their intuition in the right way, to know what is going to work for them if they hear the inner voice, to know what's not going to work for them if they don't heed to the inner voice, okay? So whatever the right and the wrong, the secrets that they have been keeping away from the world for so long, that's their key goal, that they are going to tumble mix and tumble upon in the month of January 2019, which is again going to push them towards a spiritual beginning of a love journey. Okay? This is what they are doing internally. That's their key goal. Okay? They are trying to understand what is the right direction for them to proceed. They're getting out of the shadows of the moon to proceed into the daylight to take the right action. But at the same time, right now in the month of January, they are also taking the help of their intuition, of their inner calling, of the secrets that they have preserved in their head and in their body, in their mind, wherever, to tumble upon this big, beautiful Two of Cups energy in the right way, as how and when they can proceed towards that love that is attracting them in every sphere of their life, romantically, professionally, personally. That's their key goal that they're going to be working upon in the month of January 2019. Good job, guys. I'm proud of you all. Now, the obstacles that they need to overcome in the month of January here, I've got 4 cards in here, okay? The first obstacle that they need to definitely overcome is to leave behind something that is no longer fulfilling their need anymore. Because as I said, they have to now keep their mind open, be flexible, think out of the box, to walk away from situations that is not serving them. That's the thing that they need to overcome. These are the obstacles in their way in the month of January. The second obstacle in their way in the month of January is that they are not able to take that leap of faith. They know that their ships is sailing into the harbor, not really there. But again, they are not in a position, like in the Fool, in the self of the Fool, in the current self, in the obstacle also, they are being halted in moving forward. Okay? But at the same time, some kind of an energy is lurking in their cosmic or in the physical world, which is again promoting them to move forward like the King of Swords. Okay, they really want to move forward, but again, this is an obstacle because how far they can move forward, in what way they should be moving forward, what is the practical approach, keeping everything in balance is what is the obstacle here. They just cannot fly like the like the Knight of Swords here. Okay, they have to take a lot of other things into consideration. So therefore, this card has come out in the place of the obstacles, warning you guys to take the right approach when it comes to the situation, because your obstacles are very clearly defined here in the month of January. You definitely have an obstacle. You're not being able to move away completely from this situation. Okay? Second obstacle is because of this, you are being halted in the progress that you wanted to really go forward and move yourself in the right direction. That's an obstacle. The third obstacle over here is that the universe is telling you that even though you want to move like the Knight of Swords, cutting through everything in life that is not serving you, but at the same time you should not be doing that, because this could become an obstacle which could disbalance certain things in your life, and at the same time you're again not being completely able, or you're in the frame of mind now, you're in the frame of mind now to shake off this 5 of Cups energy, which is not serving your situation. So therefore, if you move like the Knight of Swords, please move forward in the right way to take off this energy, to clear this obstacle that is still blocking you in some ways, which is creating a lot of misery and grief in your heart, in your cosmic world, which is supporting you now to take that, forward movement. And that's why these cards are coming up in the obstacle section of my reading. So take a note of these, guys. If you really want to move forward, you will have to negate these energies that is coming in, blocking your road. Therefore you're not being able to take a leap of faith or cut through the brutalities to move forward, to progress forward again, because you will have to totally shake off this energy of the Five of Cups to arrive at the point where you will know that what you're doing is the right thing for yourself. But the other obstacle is that you are collecting too much of information at the same time, okay? And that is the reason you're kind of getting mixed up in your head as well. If you collect too much of information about what is right, what is wrong, what is going on here, what is going on there, too much of information could become a problem in your life as well. So take only that much what you need, and don't work or don't think about those things that is not going to work for you. So if you practically need only that much of information, please do have it. But don't try to collect too much of information, because sometimes ignorance is bliss in your life as well, where you don't want to know about certain things, you don't want to understand about certain things, and you just let the universe do it for you, okay? So take a note of this obstacle in the month of January. Don't cloud your mind with too much of information, because they are definitely halting your progress in your life in the month of January, where the universe is coming into action to actually give you what you need for the year ahead. Okay. Now, major accomplishments for the Taurians in the month of January 2019 is they definitely want to bring back the Ten of Cups energy in their life. That's their goal. That's their accomplishment. That's what they're working towards. Okay, where the Ten of Cups would come back into their life, because they are spiritually aware of certain things that has not worked in the right way in their life for quite a long time. Okay, they are sitting in the King of Wand energy for sure. He's a dark man, but he's a friendly person too. But at the same time, under the crown that he's wearing here, he has actually collected quite some amount of wisdom that is helping him to move forward and growing spiritually, understanding things in the most natural way. That's their major accomplishment, to tag this kind of an energy of spiritualism to bring back the beautiful Ten of Cups energy in their world, in their physical world that they're looking for. And again, they're waiting for judgment, the last judgment. This is the last judgment where decisions will have to be made, okay, to bring back the Ten of Cups energy into their life. This is their major accomplishment. This is what the Taurians will be working upon in their areas of life, romantically, personally, professionally, whatever suits you, take it, guys. But this is the major accomplishing area of your life in the month of January 2019, which is going to take you forward for you to make that offer of love, okay? And that's what you're thinking, and that's what you will be working upon. That will be your major accomplishment, because somewhere down the road in the month of January, this is where you are going to reach, where you are ready to go forward with your cup of love, because you are situated in the King of Cups energy as well as the King of Wand energy in here. There are two king energies for your accomplishment in the month of January. One is spiritual and one is this beautiful King of Cups, okay? Both are lovely energies. You guys take this action into the right way. Make it happen for yourself, because you definitely have to make a decision now, since the last judgment is working out in this area of your life where you are on the verge of accomplishing, or you have started the journey of accomplishing what you want in your life or in the year ahead of 2019. Good job, Taurians. Now, what to avoid in the month of January 2019, Taurians? Please avoid blocking out the sun from your life, okay? Because whenever, like I said, the universe is giving you options, universe is opening the door for you. It's up to you how you let the door open to receive that sunlight upon your life. Okay, the sun is definitely coming upon your life to shine once more. It hasn't come in your life for a long time, guys. So now be open to receiving that sunlight in your life. Avoid blocking the sun, avoid closing the doors on the sun, avoid pulling the blind, the curtains on the sunlight. Let the sunlight out in your life and take the sunlight, the warmth, the goodness, the energy, the vibrancy that comes from the sun. Because right now the sun is on the verge of bringing back the world in your life once again, going forward in the month, from the month of January 2019. That's why the sun is coming back into your life. So avoid blocking the sun out, because the sun is working towards this beautiful energy to bring it back into your life. So you see how the universe is working with you, giving you all the ammunitions, giving you all the blessings that the universe has to give you from the month of January 2019. Be open to receiving those. Don't close and shut your mind or the doors upon this beautiful energy that's playing out in your life, Taurus. What to embrace? What do you need to embrace when it comes to you? You definitely will have to embrace this beautiful Two of Cups energy. The love, the spiritual love that is beginning in your life, in every sphere of your life, romantically, personally, professionally. The spiritual love is coming back into your life, and that is what you need to embrace when it comes into your life at a later stage, to take care of this, to nurture this beautiful gift from the universe, the cosmic world, which is enacting now upon your life from the month of January 2019, because you will have to embrace the fertility, the energy of fertility, the energy of nourishment, the energy of the earth in yourself. That's what you need to embrace in the month of January. That's going to be fulfilling for you in the coming days, in the coming months, in the coming years. You, like I said, you have started to lay the foundation of your success from the month of January 2019. Whether you like it, like I said, whatever you like, whatever you don't like, don't judge it, because the last judgment is on the way. You are nobody to take a judgment call on these things anymore. Let it flow, let it go. You go along with the flow. Take it with you as a part of it. Open the doors to receiving the sunlight. Don't block them out, because the gifts have started to tumble into your life from the month of January 2019. Okay, beautiful, guys. Now, what kind of stuff you need to avoid, not avoid. What kind of support are you trying to, or where are you kind of finding support, or trying to find support, was my question. Okay, now you are definitely quite focused on your money part of the scenario. Okay, you are definitely trying to find support by being the King of Pentacles, where you will have sufficient amount of money in your piggy bank to fulfill the need of others, to fulfill the need of yourself, to enjoy life the way you want to. So that's where you are kind of finding support from, or you're wanting to find the support from, where you have the material prosperity in abundance, okay, or the financial support in abundance. All right, that's where you're looking for in finding support in the month of January. And that is because you are at the same time, this support you're looking for from a teamwork, from a collaborated teamwork, not alone by yourself. You are definitely involving another person in your life. or people in your life. It could be a business venture, it could be a personal venture, it could be a romantic venture, it could be any kind of venture that you are looking to find support from, which involves finances, which involves all kinds of happiness, good beginnings for you, and that is the support you're looking for from the person, either from the person you love, or from your career, or from your friends for a business venture. It could be anything. But definitely, you're looking for a teamwork of support from people from the outside community. That is also talking about a commitment in your particular venture that you will be working towards. It's talking about a marriage commitment as well for people who are looking to get married in the month of January, okay, or going forward, whatever the situation is. But this kind of support is not alone that you are trying to develop. You are definitely involving people who are close, near, and dear to you to help you find that support that's going to fulfill your triumphant victory going forward, or give you the triumphant victory going forward. Beautiful, guys. Now, words of encouragement and advice from my spirit. That's my last card in here. So what does my spirit have to tell you, Taurians? The first thing that my spirit is telling you in here, please don't embody, even if it comes to you. Please don't take the feeling of being left out in the cold anymore. You had your share of this particular energy before. You have been left out in the cold before. You have suffered before. You know how it feels before. So now, do not embody this feeling of being left out in the cold anymore, because my spirits are telling you that you do not deserve it, since the magician from the universe is now going to come into your life. They are just hovering over hovering over you, Taurians, in the month of January, but they are definitely finding their way into your life to manifest the right result for you. But if you are going to take this energy and sit in that energy and say, oh, how miserable I am, nobody else can be as miserable as I am, things are not working out for me, there is drama in my family life, there is conflict in my family situation, or there is conflict in my career, or wherever it is, if you are going to be sitting in that negative energy, you will definitely not allow the good energy to come in. So that's what my guide, my spirit, my angel is telling the Taurians. Please do not, please, with a capital P, please do not embody this negative energy. If it comes into your life, shake it off, throw it off, kill it. That's what it is, kill it. Because you are now starting a new journey. Get prepared, roll up your sleeves, fasten your seat belt, because the plane is going to take off. Okay, so therefore get prepared for action in the right way in the month of January 2019, because your wishes are now going to come true. That's what the magic is going to happen in your life for, where you will find your wishes are going to come true slowly as the year goes by, as things happen and move in the right direction. But for you, what you need to do is what you need to do. Don't block out the sun. Don't embody this negative energy, because that way you will be actually disgracing the universe from granting you what they have to grant you. And if you do that, the universe is going to kill it, is not going to give it back to you, and you will be left miserable and out in the cold forever. Okay? So don't do it, guys. Take a note of these situations as it's happening in your life and move forward in the rapid way. The bottom of the deck for the higher self is fertility. You are definitely transforming your life in 2019 from the month of January itself, and I have told this before as well. You are blossoming, Taurus. Don't stop the process of blossoming. Understand it from a very spiritual point of view. Take a note of this, accept it, and move with grace, pride, and dignity in your life to achieve and get the result from the universe. The bottom of the deck in my other reading is also telling me that it's time you're going to kill the Nine of Sword energy as well in the month of January 2019. That was causing stress and tension in your life, not giving you enough sleep at night, making you stay awake at night. That's where your spiritual reasons and reasoning will come into effect in the month of January 2019. That's going to take care of this kind of an energy in your life forever. And for the clarifiers, the bottom of my deck is the Nine of Pentacles. That's what you're wishing for. That's what you will get. That's what you're wanting. And that's where you're progressing. So take the right steps in January 2019, because the goddess guidance is asking you for divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? That's what the goddess is asking you. What do you truly want? Do you want to block out the energies and stay miserable? Or do you want to keep the energies going, accept the boon from the universe, and understand what your true desires is, because that's what you're aiming for from the month of January 2019. Okay, guys, wonderful, beautiful reading from my spirit, my guide for the sign of Taurus for January 2019. Please take the advices in the right possible way, heed the directions in the right possible way, and the right results are already in the way of manifesting itself. Okay, take care, guys. Till then, love you, stay blessed, and God bless you guys. Bye for now.